Platform AMD Ryzen acquires PARC Elite motherboard. Like any popular processor platform, designed for long lifespan, AMD AM4 will have a range of motherboards from cheap entry-level to high-end overclocking models. At this time, lit up the features of the flagship motherboards from ASUS, MSI and Aorus. We remind you that Aorus, the new brand GIGABYTE, under which the company will produce products of the highest class. Previously I made game controllers and laptops, but now the brand Aorus will also include a graphics card and motherboard. Let's start with the ASUS ROG Crosshair VI Hero. This Board of ATX format even outwardly says that belongs to the upper class. Its carefully designed aesthetics, excessive colorful, you will not find here. You follow a strict black and gray palette. Even the CPU socket is black. We see 3 full-size PCIe X16 slots, but only 2 of them are connected to the processor, and they have reinforcing metal shirts. The bottom slot is electrically X8 constructive. The PCIe X1 slots are open construct that allows to use the circuit board connector X2 or X4. Many, unfortunately, is hidden by numerous cover, but there is a 12-phase voltage regulator of the CPU, and attempt to implement high-quality integrated sound system. The manufacturer even states on the use of the ASUS 9023P series Sabre 112 dB range, noise negative 94 dB and high-quality operational amplifiers TRC 4850. Maintained full control of all fans and pumps VLZ, and there are 2 connectors to connect strips of lights. ASUS Prime X370 Pro, model class below. It has a light color, Moderski functions here, connector for backlight strips only 1. The stabilizer of CPU power low H to 10 phases, but the acceleration and control of cooling systems is not affected. Still has 6 channels for fans up to 12 watts and connector for the pump VLZ, can give up to 36 watt. Also here is support for M to NVMe and USB 3.1. Sound subsystem in this case is greatly simplified, although we do see the characteristic colored barrels of electrolytic capacitors, designed for use in audio equipment. Speech about using the SDAC is not announced. The latest Realtek chips S1228 have already found their place on the board ASUS Prime Z278. If you believe the ASUS implementation of the audio subsystem provides a ratio of signal to noise at 120 dB for the DAC and 113 dB for the ADC. Hard to believe, but maybe the tests will show that this time ASUS engineers managed to create a truly high-quality integrated audio. ASUS is not limited to the 2-model chipset, X370, and will release a full series boards with built-in AM4, and maybe it will be a place of new model WS series with increased number of available lines PCI Express 3.0. Interestingly, the company offers owners of 3D printers models of various arms, logos, handles and other details. GIGABYTE Aorus brand is a series of boards, some of which we already told in the note on these boards at the exhibition CES 2017. In addition to the previously mentioned X370 Aorus Gaming K5 and X370 Gaming 5 will be released in model Gaming K3, X370 D3, AB350 Gaming 3 and AB350 Gaming, a total of 6 models. All they will get trendy now support RGB backlighting under the brand name RGB Fusion. You can control from a smartphone or tablet. Control technology cooling system Smart Fan 5 with numerous thermostats that are installed on your board. The user can change at their discretion, and the ability to fine-tune speed curves for each fan or pump VLZ. System Smart Fan 5 provides for the presence of smart connectors, each of which is capable of delivering current up to 2 amps and automatically determine connected device type, cabinet fan, cooler fan, discrete pump or pump consisting of integrated VLZ. How this was achieved is GIGABYTE, and what will be the percentage error when the automatic determination is still unknown. any extreme qualities of the sound path. Aorus is silent, focusing on the customization of illumination and precise control by means of the cooling system. If the first interesting only to the modders, the Smart Fan 5 will appeal to all who value the stability of your own computer system. Finally, MSI will release a minimum of 3 board gaming class, and will involve all 3 of AMD chipsets, X370, B350 and A320. The board will receive the names of Enthusiast Gaming Performance and Gaming Arsenal Gaming. They will find their place such now familiar innovations, reinforcement shirts for DIMM slots and PCI Express, a new gaming networking killer LAN controllers 2500, promises high-quality audio section, able to shake earphones with impedance up to 600 ohms, refers to the ratio of signal-to-noise ratio of 120 decibels, and the full support of the sound mode is high resolution. There is also the RGB backlight. MSI have MSI Mystic Light Sync compatible with solutions from other manufacturers, ASUS, Bitfinex, Fantex and others, and support USB 3.1. MSI intends to beat Intel with its Alpine Ridge controller. Via technology, MSI lighting USB dual USB ports 3.1 operated by the controller AS Media ASM 2142 will be able to provide a bandwidth of 8 Gbps for each port that supposedly exceeds the requirements of the standard USB 3.1 Gen 2. In any case, so read the slides. MSI very useful can be attributed to the decision M2 shield providing for cooling of the corresponding format. Some of them heat up the ERY strongly and enter the throttle, lowering performance. Thanks to M2 shield it will be possible to avoid it. The company claims about the lowering of the temperature of the drive at least 10 degrees. In any case, will not be board. Range board with socket amp for in the next few months will be constantly updated.